Welcome everyone, and let's meet sitting on the bolster. Yeah, welcome, and just feel your presence. Maybe start just gently squeezing your legs, along your legs with your hands, just to ground yourself. Maybe it's been a busy day. Maybe gently squeeze your arms, give yourself a hug when you reach for your shoulders, and a gentle rocking side to side. And release. Interlace your fingers, place your hands on top of your head, and to elevate your spine, you press down with your hand and up with your head, and immediately your spine elevates and then release. Nice. You want to be alert but comfortable. Nice. Good. So close your eyes when you're ready, or lower your gaze down to the floor and bring your awareness to your breath. Just for a few moments to bring your internal perception, the interoception of your own body and your own sensations without changing anything about your breath. And tonight I want to offer a simple winter solstice blessings. May the longest night and the shortest day bring rest to your mind and soul. May you find guidance and may you find peace. As the cycle of light will slowly increase, embrace the magic that the darkness bears. Breathe deep into the chill and shift in the air. May you always be blessed with the light from within, and may well-being be yours as the new cycle begins again. Let's appreciate the darkness as it highlights and reveals the light even more for us. And let's take our 3 long breaths. When you're ready, inhale through your nose, 2, 1. Exhale, open your mouth, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then allow your body to breathe naturally. And let's remember, every time we need to take a moment to ground ourselves, again with the hands along the legs or along the arms, and those 3 breaths can really shift our mood. Open your eyes when you're ready. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, waterfall. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, waterfall. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, waterfall. Inhale, tilt your head back. Look up. Just be gentle with your neck. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Tilt your head back. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, turn your head to the right. And continue breathing at your own pace as you turn your head to look up. A gentle twist for your neck. Release. Inhale in the center. Exhale, turn your head to the left. And then continue breathing at your own pace as you turn your head up and looking up, twisting your neck gently, slowly, easy. And inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, just to take some slow, wide circles with your head, leading with the tip of your nose. Let's do 2 circles in each direction. And when you come back to center, switch direction. Continue breathing at your own pace. And breathe to ease the dark places that you feel in your body that need to be made lighter and easier. Yeah, nice. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhale, release. Hands to the shoulders. Inhale, elbows together. Wrists together behind your head. Exhale, down. Inhale, elbows together. Wrists together. Exhale, down. Inhale, elbows together, wrists together behind your head, and exhale down. Wiggle, wiggle. Good. Left arm out to the side. Place your left hand by your right here. Gentle stretch to the side for your neck. Extend your right arm out, fingers pointing up, or wrap it around your back to relax your shoulder. And breathe at your own pace. Just a mild stretch here. Always follow what your body feels most comfortable with. And then I suggest, just a suggestion, press down with your hand as you press up with your head against the hand, so that your neck muscles might get a little bit stronger. And release. Switch side, right arm out. Place your right hand by your left ear. Mild stretch to the side. Extend your left arm out, fingers pointing up, or wrap it around your back to keep the shoulder more relaxed. See what works best for you. And breathe at your own pace. Nice. And then again, if it's something you want to try, press with your hand down on your head and your head up towards your hand to strengthen the muscle. Resist, press, and release. Just see how it feels. Yeah. And then if you want to, you can place your hands behind your head at the base of your head, and with your thumbs Just place them at the very base of your skull and then hug your hand with your fingers, your head with your fingers. And then on the inhale, press upward with your thumbs to give a little lift. Lengthen the neck and then exhale, release. Maybe we'll go taller. Nice. Now interlace your fingers, place your hands at the base of your head. Inhale, press your head against your hands, tuck your chin in. Exhale, release. Inhale, press your head against your hands, tuck your chin in. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, press your head against your hands, tuck your chin in. And exhale, release. Nice. Right hand pressing into your shoulder blade on the right side. And your left hand at the base of your head. Inhale. And on the exhale, tilt your head forward, keeping your right hand pressing into your shoulder blade. Exhale, and then return. Release. Switch side, press your left hand into your left shoulder blade. And with your right hand at the base of your head, inhale. And exhale, tilt your head towards your right knee. And release. Now, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blade. Hug your rib cage with your elbows. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades and hug your rib cage with your elbows. And release. Little sip of water. Nice. Interlace your fingers, palms up as you extend your arms up to the sky. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back, pressing your hands forward. Inhale, arch your back, look up, arms up. Exhale, round your back, pressing your hands forward. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your back, pressing your hands forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side stretch, pressing the right hand into the mat. Keep your sit bone on your support. Switch side. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, side stretch. Press your left hand into the mat. Breathe in the rib cage on the right side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, side stretch. Again, breathe in the rib cage. Maybe even the hip on the left side. Inhale, switch right arm up. Exhale, side stretch. And switch again. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, side stretch. And last, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, release your arms down as you gently twist to the right and say yes with your head. And say no. Inhale, lift your chest, sit nice and tall. And exhale, follow your eyes to the back, no leverage with the hand on the leg. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the left and say yes with your head. And say no. Inhale, lift your chest to sit nice and tall. And exhale, follow your eyes to the back, no leverage with the hand. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, release. Now we'll uncross the legs and move the bolster to the side, just to bring some blood flow and some movement back to the legs. Move side to side, shake, 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 shake. Pa, 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 pa. Get some blood flow and lymphatic self-massage, but make sure that your hamstrings are, that you feel comfortable, hamstrings and pelvis. So you might want to use your folded towel to tilt the pelvis forward a little bit if you need to. And flat back, no rounding of the back. Let your hands land where they land, and then start massaging your legs upward. And lymphatic self-massage, press your fingers into the skin so that it actually works. Make it count. And then bend your knees and massage the back side of your legs. Very nice. Good. Now we'll move to tabletop, and here, if you need to modify, you can place your folded towel under your knees. You can use your block to make your wrist not uncomfortable, to help with if the wrists are sensitive, or you can make fists with your hands and support you more effortlessly. And if you're placing your hands down, I recommend to turn the elbows to the outside to protect the shoulders. And here, let's make some pelvic circles, arching around in the back. And if it's really uncomfortable, be on tabletop, then use a chair or use a countertop to support your arms and hands, and you can more easily and less with less discomfort create all these poses and move your body safely. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, lift your head, arch your back, point your tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, round your back, relax your head and neck. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Inhale, lift your head, arch your back, point the tailbone towards the sky, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back, relax your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head, arch your back, point your tailbone towards the sky. And exhale, round your back as you start moving your pelvis towards your heels, bend your elbows. And then as you start hovering over the mat forward, inhale, arch your back, press your hands into the floor, and come back to tabletop. Extend your right leg back, point and flex your toes. Bring some blood flow through the leg. And this is also, I do the bird all the time because it helps with the hips and also helps with the core. So this is an excellent movement. And then press and stretch through the heel. Find your focal point on the mat. Lift the leg just a couple of inches from the floor. And if it's available to you, extend the opposite arm straight in front of you, thumb up. And on the inhale, elongate from the fingertips all the way to the heel. And on the exhale, elbow to knee or just knee to chest, hand down on the floor. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, hand down, legs straight back. And on the exhale, bring it across to the left side. Look over your shoulder towards your toes and breathe into the right side of your body. Check your elbows, make sure they're rotated to the outside if you have your palms down. And bring the leg back to tabletop. Extend the left leg back. And again, point and flex your toes to energize the leg. And stretch through the heel. Find your focal point on the mat for balance. And lift the leg just a couple of inches from the floor. And if it's available to you, extend the opposite arm straight in front of you, thumb up. Inhale, elongate from the fingertips all the way to the heel. And exhale, crunch or place the hand down. So always do what's best for you. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, crunch. Hand down, inhale, leg straight back. And on the exhale, bring the leg all the way across to the right side. Look over your shoulder towards your toes. And breathe into the left side of your body. And take an extra breath where you feel it's tighter. We'll use the breath as a flashlight to illuminate and make visible the darkest part of our bodies. All symbolic, of course. Bring the leg back to tabletop. Let's make those pelvic circles again, arching around in the back. In both directions. Increase range of motion, warm up the spine. Very nice. Now let's do our puppy dog. Extend your arms forward as wide as the mat, and then lean back, lean down, and keep your head in between your arms so your neck is long. And engage your shoulders, the muscles along your back. Mild stretch for the hips. And release. Let's bring the bolster back. Put it on one side and drop your knees in the front to your legs. Have your bolster right up against the hip, no gap. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, turn towards the bolster and lean into it. And let it support your twist and breathe into the low back and maybe the hip on the top. Then slide your hands under the shoulders, press into the floor, come up to seated. And let's move the bolster to the other side. Switch direction for your legs. Have the bolster right up against your hip. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, turn towards the bolster and let it support you. And again, breathe in the sensations of your low back, the hip on the top. And then slide your hands under the shoulders, press into the floor, come up to seated. And let's create our supportive back extension using the blocks. One block on the low side, one block on the tall side, and the bolster on slide over it and sit right up against the bolster. As you lean back, keep your knees bent, open the shoulders, open across the collarbone, and rest your arms on the floor or maybe on a couple of pillows or folded blankets to support them if you need to. And you can keep your legs bent or you can extend your legs to see what feels good for your back or for your hips, or you can use this pose to focus on your hips by walking your feet to the outside edges of the mat, dropping the knees in the center. That might feel good for your hips, or if your hips are feeling great and you want a little hip opener, you can put your feet together, butterfly legs, and drop the knees to the outside. So whatever you choose, you maybe find your pose and then close your eyes and take 3 long breaths. And then slowly bring your feet hip distance apart, the knees up. Open your eyes gently. And if you're ready, then roll over to one side. Press your hands into the floor to come up to seated. And we'll move the bolster to the side for now. And place the blocks ready for our low lunge. Left foot in between the blocks, slide your right knee back. And this is the classic low lunge that we always do, but let me show you on the chair if your hips are not happy or if you have any discomfort. You can also sit towards the top of the chair, the front edge of the chair, and then you can turn and just drop one leg down. And you can still do your low lunge and release the hip flexors on the right leg. So you can make it a little easier. And of course, then you can swivel and do the other side. So this is a very simple way to do your low lunge on the chair. Make sure the chair is stable, of course, and no armrests, just a simple chair. Breathe into the hip flexors, and you can also do the yes and no with your head, and keep lubricating your neck and checking your range of motion, just easing your range of motion. Then extend your left leg, bring the blocks with you, and lean forward, flat back, engage your hamstrings, breathe into the stretch. And if they're very tight, you can also point and flex your toes to ease that stretch. Tilt your foot to the outside, IT bend stretch, and opening the back of the hip on the left side. Release. Make a short low lunge that you can do on the chair as well. Left hand on the left thigh, right arm out. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky, and exhale, crescent, and still breathe into the hip flexors on the right side. Release, lengthen. Inhale, arm up, exhale, release down. Let's switch leg. Right foot forward in between the blocks, slide your left knee back. Find your sweet spot. Breathe into the hip flexors on the left side. And again, if you like, you can say yes and no with your head. Release, and let's extend the right leg. Bring the blocks with you, flat back, lean forward, engage your hamstrings, and if you like that, point and flex your toes. And then tilt your foot to the outside. And again, your IT bend stretch, and opening the back of the hip on the right side. Breathe into the sensations of your body and release it when you need to. Release the pose, and let's make our short low lunge here. Right hand on the right thigh. Left arm goes out, and on the inhale, bring it up towards the sky, reach, and exhale, crescent. Breathe in the hip flexors on the left side. And then inhale, arm up. And exhale, release it down. Move the blocks forward. And let's find our child pose. Toes together, widen your knees. Extend your arms forward as wide as the mat to keep your shoulders safe. And you can just rest your head on your mat. And Visualize your breath, elongating your spine, bringing blood flow and oxygen to the discs. And then start pressing your hands into the floor to come up to seated. And let's just do a boat pose to strengthen the core muscles and support your low back. If your low back is not happy, just join in for the rocking the boat, feet together. Yeah. But if you like to strengthen your core muscles, then join in for a boat pose. Just make sure. Move the flesh of your sit bones and balance on your tailbone. Point your toes in the front and extend your legs forward. You can let go of your arms, or you can support your legs with your hands. So you choose. 3, 2, 1, and feet together. We'll all do this. Rock the boat to release the low back. The fun part, right? Okay, let's do it one more time. Remove the flesh of your sit bones, balance on your tailbone, point your toes in the front, and slowly extend your legs forward. Maybe your arms, maybe not. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Cradle your feet with your hands as you rock the boat. Rock the boat. Yeah, playfully. Yeah. Very good. Good. Now, I think we're going to find our way back down to the mat. And you can use your abs again to slow down, coming down to the mat, flat back, maybe arms forward, chin away from your chest, and slowly coming down. And when you are down on the mat, rest your head and bring your knees to the chest, give yourself a hug, roll side to side. Massage for the low back. Nice. Place your feet flat on the floor, on the mat, knees bent. Wiggle your back so your shoulder blades are flat, palms up, and just take a couple of breaths here. Constructive resting pose. Sometimes after we move for a little bit, then we know what our body needs. We feel we have more of an awareness of what's going on. So we can better address and nurture our bodies. Nice. Now let's do a simple twist. Drop both legs to the right and right palm down, left palm up. And if you like, you can roll your head to the left, opposite. And take a couple of breaths here. And then if it's available to you, slide your left hip, the one on the top, slide it forward. And tuck your left shoulder under to accentuate the S curve with your spine. And release. Come back on your back, head to legs to center, and just notice how your body feels. And then drop both legs to the left. Left palm down, right palm up. Roll your head to the right, opposite direction from your legs. And just notice, just take a couple breaths here. And again, if it's available to you, slide your right hip forward and tuck your right shoulder under. And continue breathing. And release, come back to center. Nice. Now here, if your back is not feeling too comfortable, you can just take a couple of those pelvic tilts, arching around in the back, or arching on the inhale and flattening the back down on the mat on the exhale. But if you like, you can join in for a bridge pose, which is definitely beneficial to the back and the hips also. So make sure your shoulder blades are flat on the mat and you're engaging your quads, your glutes, very strong. And on the inhale, lift your pelvis up, keeping your knees parallel, chin away from your chest. And exhale, release slowly down to the mat. Inhale, lift your pelvis, engage your quads, engage your glutes. And if you like, you can interlace your fingers, bringing your arms under the pelvis, staying on the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, release back down to the floor. And one more. Inhale, lift your pelvis up. Engage your quads. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And exhale, release. And now place your hands on your shins. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees towards your chest, but wide as your shoulders. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bring your knees towards the shoulders. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bring your knees towards the shoulders. And inhale, release. Good. Find your happy baby. Playfully rocking yourself side to side. Nice massage for your back. And also maybe giving you that playfulness, curiosity, awe and wonder, just like a baby. And release your feet on the mat. And find your most comfortable position for Shavasana. Remember, you can use your bolster under your legs to release the back and make it as relaxed and comfortable as you can. And then just release and relax into the floor. Just roll your head from side to side and let it rest in the center. Find your breath. Take a long inhale through the nose. Exhale, open your mouth to relax your jaw. And bring your awareness to your breath once again. Send your gentle breath all the way down to your toes as you start wiggling your toes. Send your gentle breath all the way down to your fingertips as you start gently wiggle your fingers. Bring your knees to the chest and roll all the way to one side. And enjoy a couple of breaths here with your eyes closed. And press your hands into the floor to come up to seated if you're ready. And bring your hands to the heart. And let your light from within be brighter and brighter with each day. Namaste.